Treat your own self. Who you waiting on to come take you out to eat? Who you waiting on to take you to the movies? Do it for yourself. Hey y'all, it's your girl Miss Ray. Listen, have you ever found yourself in a position where you was like, I'm not going out to eat by myself. I'm a little crazy. I'm not sitting at that table by myself. Or if you do, you just all in your phone. No. Have you ever said that you wasn't going to go to the movies by yourself because that was something that couples were supposed to do? I mean, who said that? Who came up with that? The best thing to do is to date yourself. You won't look foolish. You will actually become to learn to appreciate yourself, to value yourself. Oh, what do you like on the menu? Oh, I would like some popcorn. Oh, I really don't do popcorn. I think I want some ice creams. I want those Nestle Crunch ice creams right there. And I want some nachos, right? Now, let me stop. Let me stop. But for real, go take yourself out. Enjoy lunch by yourself. Put the phone down. Don't take no pictures, no selfies. Just sit at the table and enjoy yourself. Have a conversation with yourself. Get to know yourself. How do you expect to be in a relationship with somebody else if you can't even date yourself? You want to go on dates with everybody else, but you really don't know what you like. You really don't know what your hobbies are. You really don't know what makes you smile. You just go with the same humdrum. But then when you're on a date, let's just say at the movies, say if you go on a date to the movies, think about this for a second. If you go on a first date to the movies and you with somebody and you're like, oh, well, let's just go to the movies and have dinner, right? Why y'all wasting each other's time? When you go to the movies, you're going to go there and the man expects you to be all hugged up on them. They probably want to take you to a scary movie and you scare the crap out of you so you could be all up on him and he could put his arm around you and y'all in the dark and nobody's having a real life conversation. I mean, me personally, don't waste my time. I ain't got time to sit there and go to no. That's something that couples do once you get to know each other. But for a first date, I don't want to be sitting at no movies with no stranger in the dark. We ain't trying to be like Teddy Pendergrass. Turn off the lights. No. A date at a restaurant is okay because you sit across from each other and you get to listen to each other talk and all of that stuff, right? But that's even a facade too, because what the person going to do is bring out all of their best attributes, and it's really not even their best attributes. It's the attributes that they want to possess. They're not bringing out what they actually possess. That's why they say the mask is on, because they're not telling you who they really are. They're giving you the illusion, and then you're going to paint the picture and give your own self this illusion based off of what you see, hear, and feel about the person, the energy, the potential that you say, oh my goodness, this can be a great candidate. I could see the potential in him, so I'm going to speak it as if it exists now. And the same with women, right? But in order to go out with other people, you have to even know if that's what you like yourself. I personally won't choose no date to no movies because I don't like watching movies. Why would I go somewhere I don't like? But that's the same humdrum stuff that everybody do. I mean, now they go play golf. Yes, have fun, let your hair down, but you have to know that you like to play golf by going by yourself. You have to know what restaurants you like going to by first treating yourself. You can't expect a man to take you to no 5-star diner restaurant when you still eating that Applebee's. Listen, you paying $20 for your meal to pull in your belly, but you expect a man to put $100 in your belly when he take you out? No. Not gonna work. Let's change it up a little bit. Because you know what? When I realized that when I was going to all of those restaurants and getting bigger and losing my sense of who I was because I was enjoying the meal and I wanted more. I was like Cookie Monster. I was like Cookie Monster. But you know what? I've learned to appreciate from being a Cookie Monster to having a nice date on a blanket at the park, having a picnic, okay? With fruits and charcuterie board, charcuterie, whatever it is. I don't know what it's called, but I like a little cheese and crackers with my strawberries, okay? Okay, I've learned to appreciate that. Why? Because I was never introduced to that. So I had to introduce myself to that. So the first thing that we're going to start doing with ourselves is taking ourselves on a date. It is so many ways that you can take yourself on a date. It is so many things that you want to do right now, especially if you are just getting out of a relationship. The first date you might want to go to the playground. Okay? And I'm not being funny. I'm definitely not being funny, because when I first got out of a relationship and when I first was getting over trauma and healing, I needed to be at the playground, because the inner child in me, that little girl inside of me, was screaming to be released and to play and to become more playful. I didn't want to be serious no more. I wanted to learn how to get back on that swing and just smile and to let the sun just bask on my face and enjoy the moment. I didn't care about all of that other stuff. So some of y'all may just need to go to the playground and slide down that slide and get in the moment. It is so easy to put the phone down for a second. You ain't got to record the kids on the slide board there and talk about let's go. Get your butt up there and get on that slide board, get on that swing, get on that merry-go-round. Treat yourself until you become age appropriate to enjoy the activities that you really desire at your core. It's not about going out to eat, sweetie. It's not about going to the movies and to a concert. 9 times out of 10, you really don't care about that concert or that comedy show. You can cut it on TV. But to get out and explore the outdoors and explore who you are at your core, and starting off from that inner child that is screaming to be healed because of all the trauma that you done put it through. Your big old adult self done put your little childhood self through all that trauma. If you have to go back to as little as 5 years old, start there. And work your way up to the 7-year-old child, what they like to do. The 9-year-old child, what they like to do. What you wanted to do that you couldn't experience growing up. It was this little indoor amusement park that I used to want to go to in the mall when I was growing up, right? Long time, this was years ago. But to see, I couldn't go by the time it came because I was too big to get on the rides. They didn't have that type of stuff when I was growing up. But when my sibling came along, it was like, why they got this? I want to get on it, but I was too big. I wanted a big wheel. So why can't I go somewhere and get on somebody's big old monster truck? Go to a monster truck show or something. Go to a farm, pet an animal. You really don't know what you like until you explore it. But it's more to life than just eating and watching movies. It's more inside of you that wants to come out. The real you. Will the real you please stand up? Either way, let's grow.